Hello, friends. How are you all? I hope you all are doing great, and I'm also doing good. Friends, in this video, I'm discussing, I'm going to discuss the common topic related to W-2 and 1099. Friends, just try to understand when W-2 is issued. If you are working on the company's payroll, in that case, your tax payment is also deducted while they are releasing your paycheck as a salary and wages. And at the year end, suppose that if we are in 2025, so we are talking about 2024. After the end of 2024, in 31st till 31st January, every employer have to file their W-2 form with the IRS, and they have to mention the wages paid and the tax deducted from your account, from your paycheck, and all these details. So by mid of the Feb or first week of Feb, you can ask for the W-2 form to your employer, so that you can compute your taxation accordingly, and you have to file your income tax return before 15th of April. That is deadline to file your taxes with IRS. Okay, so I hope it is very well understood that W-2 is for that person who is working on the company's payroll. And but now we are talking about that 1099. 1099 is for independent contractors. So companies issue company after year end, this in same manner where they have issued W-2, they are issuing 1099 form to the independent contractors, and independent contractors should be US resident. US resident, non-employee. Basically, you can say they are issuing 1099 to the individual who is working as a consultant, as an independent contractor, as a freelancer, right? But if a company is working as an independent contractor, in that case, there is no requirement to issue 1099. 1099 is not for the B2B transaction. It is for that if an individual do uh, give their services as an independent contractor to the company, in that case, now the 109, and they do not hold deduct any tax withheld on it. So in that case, your 1099 amount explain that how much amount you receive from that company, and in that case you can get to so many and different 1099 for different income. Like if you have dividend income, then you can get 1099 dividend. If you have interest income, then you can get 1099 interest. If you are income from company as a dependent contractor, you can get 1099, right? So these all different types of 1099 you will get, and this is the main important document for your tax purposes, for your income purposes, so that you can compute your income and compute your tax as well, to file your income tax return before 15th of April. Okay, now if we talk about that question, that if someone is living in India and working for a USA based company, and they are getting money in USA bank there, and company is issuing 109, and in that case you have to uh, uh, comply their USA tax laws as well, because you are getting 1099. It means that you are getting earning from a USA company and your US source income, and in that case you have to file USA tax there. And since you are resident in India, so your income will be global, your globally income will be taxed in India. In that case, if there is a double taxation, so the taxes you paid in USA, you can get tax credit in India. So what is the way to avoid that USA compliance, that if you are staying in India and you can receive the money in Indian account directly, then get that amount into your Indian bank account directly, so it can it, and in that case you have to submit that W-8 BEN form to your company, which are making payment to you. And that form, it is mentioned that you are resident, you are non-resident of USA, you are resident of India, and you don't have any source of income in USA. You are working for a USA company, but since you are reside in India, since you are working from India, so it is treated as source from India. That service is service performed in a service performed sources of service performed is India. In that case, your income would be taxed at in India only, and globally in globally income will be taxed in India because you are resident of India, right? So you don't have to follow, or you don't have to comply USA tax compliance. In that case, you have to just get amount in your bank account directly, and if that amount uh, if that amount is beyond 20 lakh, that you are getting amount more than 20 lakh, in that case you have to follow that GST compliance. But remember that there is no GST liability in that case, because you are earning for export of service, right? It means it will be treated as you are doing services, you are providing services, and it will treated as a export of service. In export of service, there is a no GST on that, right? So but you have to register with the GST department, and you have to file the returns on regular basis. The GST compliance must be there if you are if your earning is more than 20 lakh, right? Now what if my earning is more than 50 lakh? In that case, you have to prepare your books of account, you have to maintain the invoices, you have to maintain all the expense. Because if you are claiming uh, if you have income more than 50 lakh, in that case your accounts would be audited by a chartered accountant, practicing chartered accountant, and your tax audit will be done by CA, chartered accountant, right? And that chartered accountant can need your books of account, your invoices, your remittances you have done to your team person, because basically you are claiming expenses against that income. uh, Suppose that you earned 80 lakh, 70 lakh, 90 lakh, and you are doing expenses against that, so that expenses must be mentioned in your books of account. So yeah, and your chartered accountant can verify it, and they prepare that tax audit report and filing income tax return accordingly, so that you can get lower taxes. But uh, if you have income less than 50 lakh, then there is a simple taxation. You don't need to get audited your books of account, no need to prepare your books of account, and just there is a provision in income tax act that you can claim 50% expenses, 50% deduction from your total earnings. Suppose that your earning is 40 lakhs, so you can claim standard deduction, a flat deduction of 50 lakhs, so your net earning will be 20 lakh. On 20 lakh there is a deduction of slabs for the individuals in India, and after that your tax would be computed. Okay, now if you are claiming that no, my expenses are more than 50%, so I want to claim more than 50% deduction from my income, in that case you have to prepare your books of account and get your books of account audited, done by chartered accountant. And that chartered accountant verify your books of account, that is the really the expenses is done on actual basis or not, right? So you have to keep all of the records. If you are showing that these are the expenses you have paid against this income, so that expenses must be reflected in your bank account. That's why a CA can verify it, right? So I'm just trying to explain what is W2 and 1099, and I little bit I mentioned about W8 form, because if you are earning from USA company and resident of India, in that case that company would require W8 form. Otherwise, if you because W8 form can help you to get to save your tax withheld from USA income. Otherwise, a USA company can deduct your taxes. So in that case, W8 can help you to save that tax deduction from that USA company while they are releasing your paycheck. So W8 form is mandatory, and so I hope I'm able to explain it in a simple manner. Still, if you left with some queries or some doubts, you can comment in the comment section, and you can contact me, as my contact number is mentioned in at my channel YouTube banner, also in channels about section also. You can contact me for any assistance required. Okay, thank you. Bye bye bye. Take care.